And my mouth's asshole, and you can call me Dr. Sparks. Hello, everybody. Dr. Sparks has been pretty busy lately, but recently it was Dr. Sparks' birthday. And Dr. Sparks, for his birthday, got something really cool. Boys and girls, is this a microscope?
Yes.
Is it a microscope?
No.
No, remember we learned about microscopes before. Microscopes let you observe a very, 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 very small area. This one is not a microscope. This one lets you observe something that's very far away. Does anybody know what do we call this one? Yeah?
Telescope.
Telescope. Just like a telephone means you can talk to somebody far away. A telescope means that you can observe something very, very far away. That's right. Dr. Sparks got this really cool telescope. Everybody, can you say that with me? Telescope.
Telescope.
With a telescope, we can see so many things. Can anybody tell me, what could you see with a telescope? You can see the sun, but don't look at the sun with a telescope. If you're like, oh, where's the sun? Where's the sun? It's too bright. You can see the sun, but you shouldn't look at the sun with a telescope. You'll burn your eyeballs. But you could see the sun. What else could you see with a telescope?
Planets.
What's that? Planets. That's right. You can see lots of planets. You can see the sun, the planets. You can see stars. Stars are good to look at. Yeah, they're not. Stars are just like the sun, but they won't burn your eyes because they're very far away. What else can we look at with a telescope? Any other ideas? Moon. Yeah, the moon's a good one to look at with a telescope. Fantastic. So we actually know a lot of words about space. This one is called the universe. Everybody, can you say with me, universe?
Universe.
Does anybody know how to say universe in Chinese? Universe is the biggest. Not quite. We say 宇宙. Yeah, 宇宙 is the universe. Everybody say with me, universe.
Universe.
Everything is inside the universe. Now, inside the universe, we have many of these right here. Everybody, can you say, do you know what it's called? Milky Way. That's right. Milky Way is one of these. These are called, everybody say with me, galaxies.
Galaxy.
Yeah. Does anybody know what is a galaxy in Chinese? Galaxy in Chinese, we say 星系. Can everybody tell me what's galaxy in Chinese?
星系.
And 星系英文怎么讲? Galaxy. That's right. There are lots of galaxies. So, I want to know, what's bigger, the universe or the galaxies?
Or the
black holes. There's another good one. Ooh, I like that one. Can anybody tell me which one's bigger? The universe, 宇宙, or the galaxies, 星系? Universe, that's right. Well, I think so. So would we say there are many galaxies in the universe, or would we say there are many universes in the galaxy? Many galaxies inside the universe. There's one universe, at least now that we know of. Who knows what we'll know in another 10 years. But there's one universe and lots of galaxies inside. There are so many galaxies inside the universe. There's so many that you guys probably don't even know how big this number is. Let's take a look at the numbers. So we're going to count up how many galaxies there are. Everybody say with me. 1. You think there's just one galaxy? 10. 100. Everybody say along with me. 100. 1,000. 10,000. That's a lot. E1. Do you think there's 10,000 galaxies in the universe? More or less? 100,000. Everybody say 100,000. 1 million. 10 million. 100 million. 1 billion. 10 billion. 100 billion. 100 billion. I have to take a look because I have to get my Chinese number. 100 billion. Where is it? 1,000 亿 galaxies. 星系. And that's what we know right now. We think that there are more. That could be 200 billion. Billion with a B, not million. Oh my goodness, that number is so big. There are so many galaxies. Hey, does anybody know what's the name of our galaxy? Yeah? That's not our galaxy. Our solar system is inside our galaxy. But what's the name of our galaxy? Let me give you a hint. It's white, and it comes from a cow, and it tastes real milk. That's right. Has anybody heard the name Milky Way? The Milky Way, that's the name of our galaxy. And inside, well, let's see. Can anybody tell me, inside our galaxy,
actually, you know, one star, the last planet, Uranus, somebody still lives in there. The sky god, Uranus.
You've been reading your books, haven't you? Except that's not the last planet. And Neptune! Neptune's the last one. Boys and girls, what is this right here? Does anybody know? The sun. Everybody say with me, the sun.
The sun.
There are so many stars. And the closest star to us has the name of the sun. Now, we have the sun, and the sun is right down here. And inside, we have our solar system. And that's what we're going to learn about today. Everybody, can you say with me? The solar system.
The solar system.
What does solar mean? Does anybody know that word, solar? Some people, on their house, they have a solar panel. That means you can get electricity from what?
The sun.
The sun. So everybody say with me, solar.
Solar.
Solar means sun. And then 系统 就是 system. So the solar system, what do you think that is in Chinese? What's solar in Chinese, or the sun? 太阳. And then system 就是系统. So the solar system, what do you think that's in Chinese? 太阳系, that's right. And we're going to learn about the solar system. Hey, does anybody know how many planets we have?
Eight.
8 planets, that's right. We've got 8 planets. We're going to learn about our 8 planets today. We're going to introduce them to you. We're going to find out a little bit about them. We're going to do 8 planets, 8 experiments. Ooh, we're going to have some fun. Does anybody know the name of any planets?
Me.
So, yeah. We'll do just one at a time. Yeah.
Mercury.
Mercury. Earth. Venus. Jupiter. Mars. Mercury, Earth, Venus, Jupiter, Mars. Okay? Yeah. Saturn. Neptune. Uranus. You guys are good. Now, you know what? Sometimes I have troubles remembering them. I do. Sometimes I just can't remember all my planets. So, my friend Brian Funshine, help me. Can you guys do this? Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Venus. That's our solar system. I said Venus, not Neptune. Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. That's our solar system. Yeah! We're going to learn about our solar system today. Everybody, let's open up our books to the first page. And our first planet is called Mercury. Everybody, can you say that with me? Mercury. Okay, so let's find out some things about Mercury. What can we find out? Ah, look at that, Mercury. Say with me, craters. These are craters. And these craters, do you know what made them? Did somebody like punch it? What do you think hit this and made these craters? Yeah? A rock. Does anybody know what a rock that's flying in space is called? Yeah? An asteroid, yeah. And asteroids can be the big ones. And when they get smaller, we call them meteors. Yeah. Now, boys and girls, this is a meteorite. This is a rock that was flying through space. Let me show you. It's very heavy. I'm going to pass it around, and you can all take a look at it. Here, hold it. Pass it around. It's heavy.
How did you get it?
I bought it. I spent some big money to buy some meteorites. Good, pass it around. Now, I am not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that these are meteorites. I got them from a guy who sells many beautiful crystals and minerals from all over the earth. Is it light or heavy?
Heavy.
Really heavy, right? This rock came from space. Isn't that cool? This rock may have been from another world. How do you know it's a meteorite? Well, one of the ways that I can tell it's a meteorite is by using this. Can you come up and help me, Henry? What's this? A magnet. Can you hold the string? Boys and girls, do magnets stick to rocks? Let's try. I got a whole bunch of rocks right here. Come and bring it up close to here. Here, you can hold it up a little bit higher. Here, hold it right here. Right here. There you go. See if they stick to rocks. No, it doesn't seem to work. Let's see what happens when you bring it close to here. Look at that. It sticks right to it. It's filled with iron. Oh my goodness, that is, oh, it's too heavy to pick it up. It's just about, just about. So boys and girls, I want to do a little experiment with meteorites. Take a look at this meteorite here. Do you see around it? It's got a lot of this white stuff. Well, we're going to try and make some of our own meteorite impacts, our own craters. So the first thing we're going to do is this. I'm going to start with what is under the surface.
Surface.
Well, we don't have flour under the surface, but we're going to use flour to show. Ruler helps us get nice and flat. There we go. That's what's underneath. Now, there are many rocks deep down inside. So can I get you to come and help me, Remy? Remy, if flour is the lower part of the surface, then our marshmallows are going to be the rocks that are underneath. Can you take these and just like this, just kind of spread them all out, okay? Just give it a little shake. Yeah, spread those rocks. Doesn't this look like a delicious planet? Those big rocks are underneath, and often when a meteor comes down and hits, and I'm going to use cocoa.
Cocoa.
Yes. So, Claire, what I want you to do is take this and squeeze the handle. You see right here? Squeeze it. Like that and cover it all, okay? Go. Oh, what a delicious planet. Squeeze more. Yes. Okay, Claire, I think that's about perfect. Give me 5. Thank you. I'll finish off the last one. Now there is the surface of Mercury. And that's what it looks like. It's all kind of the same color. What we want to do is we want to get some meteors. A meteor is a rock that's traveling through space and hits the Earth. When it hits the atmosphere, the outside of Earth, they usually catch on fire and just pop down. A meteorite is a rock that hit all the way through the atmosphere and landed on here. So should I drop this one in?
Yes.
That's way too big. No way. So that's why I got some small rocks. These are going to be our meteorites. We're going to start with our first one. Just bring it up nice and high, and you guys want to give it a try?
Yes.
Our first one, just do it straight up and just let it drop straight down like that, okay? I'll come give everybody a rock. You can come line up. Candy? Oh, you hit the other one. Take your rock, Zoe. Good. When you guys have your rock, come on up and let's do. Interesting. You're just kind of going in right now, right? Good. When you've got yours, then go sit down. Come on up and get your meteor hit. Oh, that was nice. We didn't get lots of this white stuff coming in. However, a meteorite usually doesn't go straight down like this. A meteorite is usually traveling and comes in at an angle. So we're going to try it one more time. Can you give everybody one more rock? And this time, watch me. Everybody watch first. I'm going to come in from the side and... Oh! Look at that. Now, the white part underneath comes up. Some of those rocks are going to come up as well. Everybody, when you have your rock, you can come line up and do it from the side. Throw it in. Now that is an impact. Whoa! Whoa, yeah. Here, let's turn it around so we get some people hitting it over here. Oh, you hit another meteorite. Oh! Careful, careful, careful. We're not too so far away. Okay, do it here, Sarah.
这个太小力了
Can you throw? Come on over, Zoe.
坐好
With meteorite impact. it and look at the surface. That's what all those little dots are. Those are all rocks flying through space and hitting that poor planet.
Oh my God.
Boys, they do, and we need to be careful. Well, not that we can do anything about it, but. It is Mercury. Yes, Mercury is a very delicious planet. Mercury, Venus. Venus is our next planet. Everybody say with me, the second planet is Venus. Yes. It's got an atmosphere that's filled not with carbon dioxide, I wrote that one wrong, it's filled with sulfur. And sulfur is what you get when you light a match. It's that sticky, it smells like eggs. Venus is called Earth's twin. They're almost the same size, so we say they're twins. Twins, Susan. Yeah, that's right. They say they're twins, but they're very, very different. Venus spins in the opposite direction. So Earth spins this way. Venus is the only one that goes the other way. It's kind of weird. Venus is the easiest planet to see in the sky. We often do not need a telescope. You can just see it and go, wow, look, that's Venus right there. Mummies and daddies, you can use your Google Maps or Google Sky is a good one. You can go and try to find some of the planets. I don't know what planets we can see right now. I will check that for next time. On Venus, one day is longer than 1 year. So let's find out some things. I'm going to come around here. Can you tell me, Damien, is Venus a gas or a rocky planet? Rocky planet, fantastic. Can you tell me, how many moons does Venus have? Look at your sheet. How many moons?
0.
0 moons. Can you see Venus from Earth?
Yes.
Yes. Can you tell me, how big is Venus? This one is 0.95 times Earth. Well, if it was 1 times Earth, it would be the same. So Venus and Earth are almost the same size. Okay, let's come over to the next one. How hot is it on Venus? We're going to find that one right here. Temperature high. How hot is it? 65 degrees Celsius. That's right. But the interesting thing is that's also the low temperature. There's no hot, there's no cold. The whole planet is hot, hot, hot. Everywhere you go, hot, hot, hot. Can you tell me, Emily, how long is 1 day? (5,832 hours). 1 day on Venus is 243 days here on Earth. Well, that's a long day. And can you tell me, how long is 1 year? Let's take a look. How long is 1 year? It's 225. 225 days. Wait a minute. 1 day is 243 days long. But 1 year is 225 days. Which one is longer? 1 day or 1 year?
1 day.
1 day on Venus is longer than 1 year. So when you have your first birthday, if you were born in the morning, it wouldn't be the next morning yet. You wouldn't even be 1 day old, but you're already 1 year old. When you're 5 years old, you're only 4 days old. Oh, that's weird. Now, let's take a look at what we've got. Venus is covered in volcanoes. And part of the reason why it's so hot is part of the reason why it has all that sulfur. We're going to take a look at a little volcano. I'm going to see if I can make a volcano for you guys. dish soap. I want about 30 milliliters of this. And no, I'm not going to wash dishes. Well, because I have dish soap. So I'm going to put some dish soap inside. Next one, I have hydrogen peroxide. And that's why boys and girls are going to stay where you are. And that's why Dr. Sparks is going to put on his safety goggles. Hydrogen peroxide, this is what Mommy and Daddy put on your cuts sometimes. Make your cuts clean, but this one's very strong. I like to add in. Well, it's a volcano. Volcanoes need to be red. It does look like blood. Oh, this is just my water. I have to make sure I drink the right one. I don't want to drink the wrong one. And this is potassium iodide. Potassium iodide is our catalyst. That's going to make stuff happen. Boys and girls, make sure you please sit where you are. Are you ready? Let's see if we can make our Venus volcano. Nothing happens. Something's happening. Our Venus volcano is erupting. And it's going to keep on going. Now, boys and girls, I can do this if we're outside. I can do this with my stronger peroxide and have it shoot straight out the top. About this high. However, we're not going to do that inside. Oh, look. Where did my finger go? My flask is gone. And that's what happens on Venus. Our volcanoes just keep on exploding and exploding and exploding. Exploding while we go on and do our next one. That's a good question. I don't know when it's going to stop. So we're going to keep on going. Mercury, Venus. What's the third planet? Everybody say with me, Earth is the third planet. That's right, Earth is the third planet. So let's find out some things about Earth. Yeah? Yes. Earth is our home. I couldn't have said it better myself. Earth is our home. And I even wrote that to our song. Earth is our home. That's where we are from. Earth is the first planet that has a moon. Did Mercury have a moon? No. Did Venus have a moon? No. The very first planet that has a moon is Earth. Earth is in the Goldilocks zone. Does anybody know the story of Goldilocks? Yeah, who did Goldilocks? Goldilocks went to a house. Who did the house belong to? The three bears, that's right. And Goldilocks was eating their porridge. Right? What did she think about Daddy Bear's porridge?
Hot.
Too hot, that's right. So too hot is no good. What did she think about Mummy Bear's porridge? Too cold. So too cold is no good. What does you think about baby bear's porridge? Just right. And we live in the Goldilocks zone. If you go to Mercury or Venus, it's not just hot. Everybody say too hot. If you go further out, it's too hot. But Earth, we're in the Goldilocks zone, where it's not too hot and it's not too cold. It's just right. It's a rocky planet. We have lots of rocks on Earth. How many moons, Elaine? How many moons does Earth have? Just one moon. Boys and girls, wouldn't it be nice to have more than one moon? No, well, at least we have the Goldilocks. We don't have more than one moon. Elsa, can you see Earth from Earth?
Yeah.
There's Earth. It's very easy to see Earth from Earth. How many times Earth is Earth? One time. Earth is just as big as Earth. What is that? What are the high temperatures on Earth? 58 degrees. Wow, that's pretty hot, right? We can still live, but that is pretty hot. And what are the cold temperatures on Earth? Minus 89. Ooh.
0.
Boys and girls, we launched rockets, satellites, and probes from Earth to explore the solar system. To explore things like other planets.
What?
Because we are going to try to make it to the next planet. This is Mars. And Mars is going to be the next planet we go to. It's the easiest for us to travel to, and it's got the best temperatures. So we're going to try to go there. We're going to do that with rockets. It is turning. We'll try to. I'll come up here and we'll get it still. Boys and girls, when it's your turn, you can come up here. That's fine. I've got some rockets, and we need to practice. Now, if you want to make it to Mars, it's going to be pretty hard. You have to get your trajectory just right. That means you have to aim at it. But it's moving, so we need to move too. Let me show you what we're going to do. Everybody can have 2 of these. Hold on, put it down to me. Now, this one can aim up and down. And then, you got to think about your power. So we're going to take it here. Can you go turn it for me? Right there. Okay, let's see. Got it lined up. 3, 2, 1. Oh! Everybody will get 2 turns. Wait, I get 2 turns. One more. I need a little bit more power this time. 3, 2, 1. Hey, you pushed me! Okay, let me push this one. 3, 2, wait, move. Sorry, come on over. 3, 2, 1. Oh! It's not easy. You gotta get it just right. Get 2, 2, and 2. After you've shot yours, please go and get them and come and bring them back here. Okay, a little more power next time. Okay, after you've done 2, please move. Candy, can you please move the chairs? Thank you. Zoe lined it up. Candy, can you please give the next ones over here 2 rockets?
2 rockets?
Okay, after you've done 2, then on to the next ones. Zoe. Hey, you can do it right on the side of. Whoa, that was a big one. What I like about these, they have trajectory, so you can change the angle, you can change the power, and you can use your foot and stomp on it. We got it to go up over 100 feet.
100.
Like, watch this when I do it really big. Whoa. Way too much power. That's why I have to bring it down. Okay, let's wrap it up. We still have 5 more planets. Now that was a little bit too big. Mercury, Venus, Earth, and the next one is everybody Mars. Everybody say with me, Mars is the 4th planet. What color is Mars? Mars is red. And the reason Mars is red is that there's a lot of iron. We call it a red planet. It's covered with fine red sand. And that red sand is rust. Just like when metal gets very, very old, it becomes rust. And that's why it looks so red. Humans have sent 29 missions successfully to Mars. We have sent so many rockets to Mars. We know all about it. We've taken pictures, we've taken video, we've made maps of Mars. And that's why Mars will be the first planet that humans visit. Now, I don't say it might be. We people will go to another planet. And the first planet that we go to will be Mars. Mars has ice on its north and south poles. Boys and girls, is ice liquid water? No. What is it? It's a solid. That's right. So it has water, but it's just not liquid anymore. Now, it's all ice. Let's find out why. Can you tell me what kind of planet is Mars? Is it rocky or gas? It's a rocky planet. That's right. Can you tell me, Damien, how many moons does it have?
2.
Well, how big? We've got 2 moons. We only have 1. Wouldn't that be cool to have 2 moons? Let's see, what's next one? Can you see it from Earth? Sophia, can you tell us, can you see Mars from Earth? Visible from Earth? Can you see it from Earth? Yes, we can. How big is it? How many times Earth? 0.5. 0.5, so it's only half as big as Earth. It's a pretty small planet, too. Can you tell me, how hot does it get there? What's 20 degrees? Hey, 20 degrees sounds really nice, right? But that's not 20 degrees every day. That's the hottest is 20 degrees. In the very, very hottest place on the planet, it's 20 degrees. Do you remember what was the hottest here on Earth? 58. Oh my goodness. So that means most places every day it would probably be about 0 degrees every day. 0 degrees would be like a nice summer day. What's the temperature low? Can you tell me how cold does it get? This one we say minus 100. Minus 125. How long is one day? Can you find yours? How long is one day? How many hours? So 24.5. How long is one day here on Earth?
24 hours.
How many hours? 24. That's right. So it's almost the same length of day. And how long is 1 year, Emily? 687. That's almost 2 years. So it takes them longer to go around one time. Very good. Boys and girls, this is the InSight mission to Mars. It was launched this year. They launched this one up in a rocket, and right now it's traveling to Mars. It'll arrive there in November. So May, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. It takes 8 months to travel there. And it's going really fast. And when it gets there, it's going to find out lots of new information. Yeah, sorry.
That looks like a drop.
That looks like what?
A drop.
It kind of does look like a drone. That's right. And it's going to land and it's going to take pieces of rock. It's going to be, this robot's going to be able to look at the rock and send us lots of information so that our humans can go there. Now, we said that their environment, their atmosphere is filled with carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is a gas, and it's not a good gas for us to breathe. Let's see if we can see what happens with carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide and see what carbon dioxide does. Let's see, I'm going to need a helper. Hey, Daddy, can you pick a number between 3 and 10? 3. 1, 2, 3. I need you to come help me. Come on up. We need some safety glasses. You put those on. There you go. Get those just right. I'm going to get you some gloves. Go over to Mommy. Mommy can help you put on your gloves, okay? Okay. This half, so I want you to put 4 spoons at that side. Hold on, no, that's not quite right. Let's get a nice big one. And I'll use my other one to level it off. Yeah, put that side. 1. Another big one. Put it up. 2. A little bit more. 3, and 1 more. 4. Okay, just don't get it. Okay, we've got our baking soda. You guys know what's baking soda? What is it in Chinese? Sudapa. Yeah, shell sudapa. Let's see if we can get our. Boys and girls, do you know what does fire need to burn? It needs air. That's right. And not just air, it needs oxygen. What we're going to do now is I'm going to take this. This is my acetic acid. But another name for that is vinegar. Very, very, very strong vinegar. This is about 40% vinegar. Don't be scared. So what we're going to do is we're going to put our vinegar and our baking soda together. Do you have a volcano with vinegar and baking soda? What happens when vinegar and baking soda go together? It makes bubbles, that's right. And those bubbles are filled with carbon dioxide. The same thing that is all around Mars. We're going to see what happens to this when we add it in. When I say go, I want you to put that on the top. And we're going to try to trap all this carbon dioxide inside. Okay? I'm going to pour this inside. Go, put it on. What happened to the flame? It went out. There's carbon dioxide in there. And the carbon dioxide is different from air. When I pour it on, let's see, is it up inside for another one? Oh. It looks like magic, but you know what? It's science. And a lot of times, science looks like magic. Thank you very much for your help. Thank you. Boys and girls, Mars is filled with this carbon dioxide. That's why when we go there, we need to learn how to breathe or take all this out. Because just like a flame, if we have no air, we can't breathe. That's one of our big troubles with going to Mars. Ooh, that was fun. Venus. Earth. Mars. To help us remember, why do I always use there? To help us remember, let's go back and do our song one more time, our first one. Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Venus, and Neptune. That's our solar system. Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Everybody listen about our planets. Mercury is the first planet. That's where we begin. Next is Venus. She is Earth's twin. Earth is our home. That's where we are from. Mars is the red planet, born from the sun. Okay, good. We got our first 4 planets. Let's go on to our next 4. Now, our next one, everybody say with me, Jupiter. Jupiter is a pretty awesome planet. This is our biggest planet. Everybody, Jupiter is the 5th planet. And everybody say with me, Jupiter is the largest planet. You can fit all of the other planets inside. If you open up Jupiter, you can put Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars, Saturn, Uranus, and you can put them all inside. It is huge. Jupiter is the first gas giant. That means that Jupiter does not have a ground. You couldn't walk on Jupiter. It's all gas. Jupiter has at least 67 moons. Boys and girls, how many moons do we have?
Just one.
So the moons went 0 moons, 0 moons, 1 moon, 2 moons, 67 moons. How come they got so many moons? 2 of Jupiter's moons are as big as Mercury. So some of its moons are as big as a planet. Wow, that's big. Let's find out, what kind of planet is Jupiter? Gas giant. How many moons does it have? Everybody, can you tell me?
77.
Can you see Jupiter from the Earth?
Yes.
How many times bigger is Jupiter than Earth?
11.
11 times. You can put 11 Earths inside Jupiter. What's the average temperature? Now, boys and girls, we stop having high temperature and low temperature because at this point, our planets all tend to be one temperature, around this temperature. Up a little bit, down a little bit. So what's the temperature on Jupiter?
100.
No.
Minus 100.
Everybody's going to be minus 110.
Minus 110.
Whoa, that's really cold, and it doesn't get warmer than that. How long is one day?
10 hours.
Wow, their planet is so big, but it spins around so fast. And how long is 1 year? How many days? 4,333 days. That means their 1 year is almost 12 years here on Earth. the further out it goes, the longer it takes to go all the way around the sun. And we're going to see our years getting longer and longer and longer. This is the Great Red Spot. This is a storm, like a typhoon. But it has been on here for hundreds of years. This storm gets bigger and smaller, but for many hundreds of years, it's been twirling around. Boys and girls, we are going to make Jupiter. Boys and girls, no pushing. There's lots of rice, there's lots. Hey, fill up your bag first. No, I'll make it all the way full. Oh, I see. You already have some inside. All right. Mommies and daddies. By the way, I've been ignoring you. Hi, mommies and daddies.
Hello.
Hi, nice to see you guys. Just so you guys know, we've been doing lots together so far. This is going to be an activity where you can come in and help your boys and girls. Once again, I should do less, but I like to do more. We're trying to do 8 experiments today. So this one, you can help your boys and girls out. It will be a great thing for all of us. I'll show you in a minute. Wait for me. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We are going to take your gold balloon and we're going to cut off the necks. Like to be circles. It's kind of like bubbles. A circle is a very easy shape. So what we're going to do is take your rice, we're going to twist it up and tuck it in and try to make it into kind of a circle like that. And then it can go right over top. Going over to the other side, you cover that one up and then you don't see any of it.
Try it. Try again. Put your finger inside.
Put the other one inside. Good. Red. So what I'm going to do is take my red balloon and watch first. I'm going to cut this one down. About the same thing. I'm going to cut off the top. Take a look. It's come out here at the bottom. And I want to make a red rubber band. So I'm going to make it probably about as thick as my scissors. About that thick. And I'm going to cut right across here. And cut off one. When I open it up, watch first, please don't do it. When I open it up, oh look, it's a rubber band. And I'm going to take that. And I'm going to put it around here. Mommies and daddies, you can help your kids to make it flat. We want to spread it out a little bit, okay? You can probably go a little bit bigger, boys and girls. And how do I put it on? I do the same thing. This time I just have 3 fingers inside. I can make it into a nice big ring and stretch it out over and put it on my balloon. Put it on my Jupiter. You're looking good. That's great. Good, Elsa. Excellent. Good. Here's a little thin, but that's okay. You can change it, make it bigger at home. We're still getting the feel today. That looks nice. Yeah, you can help her just try to flatten it out. is we're going to make the store. That means I want to hide a lot of this. So boys and girls, this time, watch me first. I'm going to do the same thing with my white balloon. Through. This time, I'm going to cut a big one. After I cut it here, I'm going to cut almost half. Let's have a look in back. Kind of in the middle. Okay, everybody, let's go ahead and do that. Cut off the top and then cut the balloon in half. Go. What we do next is the same thing. I'm going to put this white one over the red one. I don't want to see the red except through the hole. So watch me. I'm going to take it, I'm going to spread it out. I'm going to put it over top of there. I try to cover up the red on the other spots, but if there's red, that's okay. Jupiter has red around it, but that way I get my nice big red store, right? Beautiful. Looks really cool.
Can I have more red?
Density is very low. How do we do it? So if you put Saturn inside a massive pool, it would float. Maybe we would have to get a really big pool to find out. And Saturn is the last planet you can see from Earth without a telescope. You can look up into the sky, and if you know where it is, you can say, oh, that's not a star, that's Saturn. And you can see it with your eye. Boys and girls, I'm going to let you go over these things at home with mummies and daddies. You can take a look at the different ones. And let's take a look at, the Cassini spacecraft. Mummies and daddies, if you go home and check out YouTube, you can check it out. Boys and girls, this spacecraft, the Cassini spacecraft, it orbited around Saturn. It went around Saturn for 13 years. It gave us so many pictures and videos so we can understand. And when they knew that it was going to die, when it ran out of gas, they let it go down into Saturn, and it burnt up like a meteor, like a shooting star. Mommies and daddies, when you go home, and they look like they're hard, like they're an actual ring on your finger, but they're not. They're like this. It's a little piece of ice. It's a rock. Dust. It's lots of little things. Candy, can you turn off the lights, please? Boys and girls, do these things sitting here, do they look like a ring?
No.
But here's what happens. And all those things around don't look like a ring. But when you start to spin them back, then they look like a ring. Even though there are lots of little pieces, when it's going really fast, it looks like a ring. Keep going straight. There we go. Look at that. That's how it makes it look like a ring, is because they're all spinning around. And that's how Saturn gets its rings. Just like that. That's exactly how Saturn's rings go. There are lots of little pieces, but when they're all floating around the same way, when they're all orbiting Saturn, it looks like one solid ring. But stop it, and we know that it's all just little pieces of rocks and ice. Okay, thank you. 2 planets left. Keeps me from smiling. Uranus is the 7th planet from the sun. What color is it?
Blue.
Yeah, it's kind of a blue-green. Uranus spins on its side. Now the other planets go around this way. Uranus goes around this way.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know what? This is one of the things I've wondered, and I didn't have time, but I'm going to check into it. This right here, they put that line right here. But if it's not spinning this way, but it's spinning this way, I think that line should probably go that way. But every time we see the picture, everybody puts it this way because we're all used to this, right? So I'm going to take that and I'm going to turn it next time. I think that would be more accurate. Uranus also has small rings. My pictures, this is a picture from NASA. But you can't see the rings. The rings are very, very small and hard to see. So it doesn't have it on here, but it does have small rings just like Saturn. And we think that Uranus's rings comes from two of its moons, bam, that hit together and turned into lots of pieces of little rock and started orbiting around the planet, making its rings. The surface of Uranus is covered in liquid methane. Boys and girls, I'm going to tell you about methane in a second, but you can only see Uranus with a telescope. Let's skip over to here and talk about a cow's bum. Uranus is covered in a sea of liquid methane. We have methane in our farts. And when a cow goes poo-poo, that stinky smell, that's methane. It is, but methane, unlike soap. Neptune is the 8th planet. Yeah, but Uranus was blue-green. What color is this one? Blue-white or dark blue, right? Neptune is the farthest planet from the sun. Now, there are other planets, but they are dwarf planets, and they're in the Kuiper Belt. There are many little planets outside. Mommies and daddies, we all think Pluto's a planet, but our boys and girls now, it's not a planet anymore. Poor Pluto. The fastest winds in our solar system can be found on Neptune. And the only spacecraft that has traveled past Neptune is in Voyager 2. Voyager 2, mommies and daddies, do you know Voyager 2? It's been going for a long, long time. And just the other day, Voyager 2, I believe, left the Milky Way. It's been going and going and going and going. Now, boys and girls, let's take a look at our winds. For this one, Neptune has winds of more than 2,400 kilometers an hour. That's a very fast wind. And because it's so far out, look at the temperature. Minus 200 degrees Celsius. And what I wanted to show you for this was to represent how cold it is. White powder. It kind of looks like baking soda. Can you put 1 spoon of that inside here? Is that a lot or a little? Just a little bit. But we want to use this to learn about our snow. Watch what happens when I add some water inside. Yeah, it doesn't turn cold, but it turns into snow. But it's not cold. Hold on, I'm going to pour it out here and I'm going to let everybody touch it. Don't worry, it's nothing to be afraid of. I'm going to pour that right out. Oh, look, oh my goodness, look at that. Just 2 little spoons and it's become a whole tray of snow. However, it's not cold, but that shows how cold things are. I'll come around and let you all feel it, okay? How does it feel?
Elsa.
Don't squish it, just bring it up. It's called Insta-Snow. And it's what you find in your diapers. think about what does a diaper do? It holds water, right? So take a look at that. That was 2 teaspoons. But 2 teaspoons can hold this much water inside. And no, this is not actual diapers, but it's the same compound that's found in your baby's diapers. That's from our cold planet of Uranus. Sorry, next. That's our solar system. Can you guys help me say it? Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Solar system. Here we go. Jupiter, the first planet. Solar system. Saturn's the planet.